75 Whiskey, after departure, turn right heading 020, maintain 4,000, cleared for takeoff.
Right 020 up to 4,000, cleared for takeoff, 75 Whiskey. Alright, make sure ridge, props full forward. Lane lights on, lights, camera, action.
Entered runway 31.
Clear on the right. Clear on the left. Cages in the green. Fuel flow. Airspeed alive. Rotate. Positive rate. Blue line. Gear up.
Air 75 Whiskey, 020 up to 4,000, contact Jacks. Have a good flight today.
020 4000 over to Jack 75 Whiskey. Have a good day.
Stanza 3 Tango Tango, contact Great Tower 132.1 and have a good day.
And Jack's approach, Baron 3175 Whiskey is with you out of 900 for 4,000, turning to 020 heading.
Falcon 9 Bravo Charlie, turn right heading 280 and accept the local order.
280, November Charlie.
November 3175 Whiskey, Jack's departure, good morning, ident, climb maintain 8,000.
Ident up to 8,000, 75 Whiskey.
75 Whiskey, ready to contact 1 mile north of St. Augustine Airport, turn right heading 090.
090 on the heading, 75 Whiskey.
Falcon 9 Bravo Charlie, 4 miles from the final approach, fix maintain 3,000 until established home local clouds are cleared, ILS runway 31 approach.
Skip the ILS runway 31, maintain 3,000 on Bravo Charlie.
Stanza 355, Sierra Alpha, Jack's approach, good morning, Jack's South Terminus 2992.
Jack's 869 Bravo Charlie is established.
869 Bravo Charlie, Roger, thank you very much. Radar service terminated, contact St. Augustine Tower 127.62, and we'll talk to you on the go.
12762 will talk to you on the go, 9 Bravo Charlie.
Baron 75 Whiskey, leaving 4,000, clear direct Ormond Beach, Oscar Mike, November.
Leaving 4,000, cleared direct Ormond, 75 Whiskey.
November 2162 Lima, I need you an odd altitude, would you like 9,000 or 11,000? November 62 Lima, Roger that, climb maintain 11,000. Charlie Golf India Tango India, I need you at an odd altitude as well, which is like 7-9. Charlie Golf India Tango India, Roger, descend to maintain 7,000.
We'll bring the power back. The cruise power, which will be about 22 square. Temperature's good, so I'm going to close my cowl flaps. Do a little pre-lean. I'll bring the mixture back to about 1350 EGT. You'll see a flash above when the lean bind begins. There's the flash. And then the whole bar will, there we go, there's the leanest. So now I'm at minus 22 below peak. I want to be at minus 25 on the ridge side of peak. Give it a second to settle. In the meantime, I'll do the left engine. So you'll see the dot flash. And lean finds begun. And you'll see the bar flash, the leanest cylinder. And I'll bring that up to minus 25 on the ridge side of peak. So I'm sorry it's been a while. It was a little longer between vlogs than I expected. I had some personal family emergencies that came up.
Blue Streak 5352, turn right direct Roy's and resume on navigation.
Kind of held
right
things
direct
up.
Roy's, Blue Streak 5352.
We're currently heading south, flying down to Fort Lauderdale exec. As those of you who've been following me probably have already learned, it's one of my normal trips. It's a trip I do fairly often, flying between northern Florida and southern Florida. So I had been asked by one of my followers to let you guys know about the leaning process.
Daytona approach, Cessna 322, Charlie.
And as I promised, I'm
Skyline 2
more than happy
Daytona
to...
approach.
Can we request a 3-1 GPS and descent on scene, please?
November 2 Charlie Sierra, roger. What heading looks good for that?
At least
So I am more than happy to oblige to any requests when able. So I, hence why in the beginning of this video, I went ahead and showed you my leaning process.
Thank you.
Just how I do it, so it's not meant for instruction, but for those interested, just showing you guys what I'm doing when I'm doing it. So I have some exciting news. In my last vlog, I talked about my planned upgrades,
Jacksonville has your request. Contact Jacksonville approach 120.75. Have a good day.
which included
Thank you, 322, Charlie Sierra.
the Aberdyne
352,
540.
Center 126.35.
12635, Blue Streak 5352.
Busy this morning. So my upgrade planned was included my Aberdyne. I was looking to go to the 540. I asked for some of you for your opinions. And I believe I mentioned in that vlog, if I didn't, I was waiting for Sun and Fun to go and make my final decision.
Baron 75 Whiskey, contact Orlando approach 124.8 good day.
124.8, good day. Thanks for your help, Sunflower Whiskey. And Orlando Baron 3175 Whiskey's with you, level 8000.
November 3175 Whiskey, Orlando approach, altimeter 29907.
9907, Sunflower Whiskey.
Southwest 341, fly heading 025, short vector for traffic.
So, I did hold off. I did go to Sun and Fun, and I have some exciting news. So I have went ahead and I have begun the process for the upgrade for the Aberdyne.
Flagship 3861, Orlando.
I am putting in the Aberdyne,
7000.
and I am putting in ADSB in and out.
November 9 Bravo Charlie, turn right heading 12.
However, since our last conversation, I did make some changes. Aberdyne made some new announcements. I decided instead of going from the 540, or for the 540 I should say rather, I decided to go with the 440, the smaller version. And some of you watching might be pulling your hair out right now, wondering why would I do that? Why would I take the smaller of the two when initially I was planning on and budgeting for the larger?
Flagship 3861.
And the answer is simple. between the time of my last vlog and Sun and Fun, Aberdeen made an announcement. They now have an iPad app that will link to and control the Aberdeen 540 and 440. So in other words, I will have the entire Aberdeen on my laptop at my fingertips right in front of me. Oh, sorry, I said laptop. On my iPad at my fingertips right in front of me. So in fact, I will have a larger screen than the 540. I won't have to reach for it because all the functions will work from the laptop. Change frequencies, enter nav information, everything. It's just a remote control for the Aberdeen that will sit right where my arm rests. So with that being said, will have all the features on a large screen at my fingertips and for a significant cost savings. And with all the plans and the upgrades that I have for this aircraft, including doing the ADS-B in and out, and painting and other upgrades, that savings in money can go to other projects and perhaps allow other projects to happen sooner. So it was a bit of an economical slash practical decision that I made, and I'm happy with it. So those of you who aren't aware of the new release, look into it and send me your comments. Do you think I made a mistake? Do you think I made the right choice considering the new options? I did go play with the Garmin. As I mentioned before, I do love Garmin. I have nothing against Garmin. I just, as I mentioned before, prefer the interface of the Aberdeen. I think it's a little more user-friendly right now still, and I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. So those are some of my my changes. I will, since I've talked to you last, I will be hopefully doing a vlog when I go to drop off the plane, and then I'll do a pyre up when I pick it up of both who did the install and my opinions on the products I went with. And I'm excited. Just be a few weeks away. I think I dropped the plane off in 3 weeks, so by the time you see this video, it will not be too long before I am bringing the plane in for its upgrades. So, well, that's it for now. We're on cruise, so sit back, relax, enjoy the flight. I will sign off for now, and I will pick back up with you as we begin our approach.
And Executive Tower, Baron 3175 Whiskey's with you on the visual for 27.
November 3175, Whiskey, Executive Tower, runway 273, land traffic, landing runway 31, hold short of 0 runway.
27, clear to land, 7 Whiskey. Alright, 3 green, 1 in the mirror. You're down, lane lights on, fuel pumps on. Alright, 500 feet. 3 green, clear to land.
Tower Mooney 9142 Hotel. Pulling into the hold short at 27 at Sierra. Ready for departure.
Number 9142 Hotel Executive Tower traffic landing runway 31, hold short to intersection, turn right heading 315, runway 27, clear for takeoff, wind 260 and 10.
Okay, 315 on a heading clear for takeoff runway 27. That's the 42 Hotel.
November 75 Whiskey, contact ground.
Over to ground 7 by whiskey.
Right taxi via Tango 4 Bravo.